immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas.
And this is why your downfall was deserved. What's going on, YouTube? We are back at it again. We're gonna be reacting to Lily Gaddis here. What would we consider the attempted female Nick Fuentes? Someone who is radically racist and openly says racial slurs and has been demonetized. So thank you, YouTube, for finally taking down somebody who is absolutely garbage. Let's go ahead and see what she got to say.
We got a little bit of an announcement for you guys today. So not our usual content, but the tragedy of today that we are going to be talking to is not about black people attacking more whites on the trains.
You know what's interesting? The very first thing she mentions, I mean, how far are we in this? We are 29 seconds into her video, okay? The first thing she says is, well, let's talk about the tragedy of me not being able to get paid by YouTube anymore. Oh, no, it's not that tragedy. Well, hold on, let me be clear here. The tragedy of black people just attacking random white people all the time. That's not what we want to talk about today, guys. We don't want to talk about those things. We want to talk about the fact that I am not making any money as a blue-eyed, blonde-haired white girl. Cry me a river. Nobody gives a shit. Shut up. The reality is you built a whole platform off of saying racial slurs and saying the craziest shit about black people. Can we not forget the fact that you did blackface?
Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. And by the way, half the struggles that black women think they face, it's of their own fucking doing. Running around in nails like this, running around in earrings like this, like you people fight every day. Seriously. They wear wigs that can be pulled out. They put braids in their hair that could rip the rest of their hair out. And then they complain about having alopecia. No, it's self-induced alopecia. That's like black women. You tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. Hail the black woman. Hail her.
I just wanted to make it quick. First of all, shout out to the Broadcast Watch Network for being able to have this clip up. It was a little hard to find, but thank you. I just wanted to stop here. I just wanted y'all to see... You don't see anything that's first oddly weird about this clip here? First and foremost, I'm not going to say that somebody having their hand out is necessarily a sign of anything, is it? Is it? I don't know. And then doing complete blackface, and then their explanation is, well, it's Halloween, I'm just... No, you blatantly are racist. You decided that this was okay, and you decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to dress up as a black woman, and then I'm going to ridicule black women and say hail to black women while doing that symbol. Your downfall is deserved. You deserve worse. Also, guys, if you are liking the content, do me a favor, subscribe. Currently, we are at 48 subscribers. My goal was 50. That's only 2 more people by the end of the year. But you know what? Let's break that. Let's hit 60. Can we get 12 of y'all to just subscribe? I appreciate y'all. We'll keep the content coming. Let's get back into it. Let's continue.
Actually going to get to talk about something different. I know that that's a common thread that seems to be happening all the time, but today, you know what's happening? They're trying to keep a real down. They're trying to keep a real down. That's what they're trying to do.
So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Are they trying to keep a real nigga down? Because I clearly see a real nigga right here. Someone proud of their heritage, proud of their background, proud of so many things, including the ability to be able to say the N-word without quote unquote what repercussions. Nah, who's they? First and foremost, they are trying to keep a real nigga down. Secondly, you coming on here and saying this repeatedly proves the point that you don't deserve to have a platform. See, the thing is, we enjoy creativity. I think it is perfectly okay to be creative, try new things in order to find your way in content creation. Cool. Some people do radical things. That's fine. It is what it is. You choose what you want to do, and if it's allowed, then it's allowed. If it's not, get the hell out of here. But let me just say this. You decide your whole content is going to be radically, how do we say this, discriminating against different races and cultures, and think that YouTube's going to go, I think this is really good content for us. I think that sponsors would really love to hear a white woman say nigga over and over and over again, and then also ridicule how bad black men, black women, black culture is. Yeah, they would really like that. It's just astonishing to you being so blessed, right? As this blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman can't figure out that being racist is fucking retarded. You are retarded. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't care. I do not care. I don't like using that word. But you've got to be some kind of stupid to think, oh, if I do this, it'll be perfectly fine. They're not going to take away my channel. They're not going to label me as some kind of bad guy. They're going to champion me because I am trying to be edgy. No, you're stupid. And this is what you deserve. You deserve this. This is all on you.
They cannot handle the truth. And this is just the facts. When you come speaking the truth about certain things, if you're raising racial awareness, let's say, if you are, heaven forbid, pro-white or a pro-white voice out there, which I am, which I always will be and will always influence my content no matter what it is.
You do realize that being pro something doesn't mean you necessarily have to be anti something else. I can be pro black without saying I hate white people. You do realize that, right? You can be pro Asian without saying, well, I hate Africans. You do realize that, right? Maybe you don't. Maybe your IQ is a lot lower than you think it is. You think just because you have some type of skin condition, is what we'll call it, that you are so much better than someone else. Yeah, we'll just call it for what it is. You probably are a white supremacist. Okay? And the reality is that you think that because you are born into this body, into this race, you are somewhat better than everyone else. Let me educate you just a little bit here. You do realize that people who are born don't choose where they're born at or what they're born into, correct? Well, if that's the case, then there is no choice in the circumstances in which we're raised in, right? Oh, wait, hold on. When black people were brought to the United States, was it their choice? No, we were cattle, remember? We were looked at as not human, remember? Did we have a choice? No. So all the things that happened to us was not a choice of our own. So you ridiculing the black community simply because of the choices that were made by your type of people is insane to me. And for you to think I'm better than y'all, and because y'all have this type of culture that I perceive as this, and this, which not even going to get into, this is on you. You're just ignorant. You choose to be ignorant.
They will try to keep you down. I've said in a couple other videos that there is a pipeline of cancellation. So what this is here's the top tier of cancellation. The top part of cancellation is they will try to smear your name. So they'll put out hit pieces and they'll try to cancel you. But we're living in like the post-cancel culture society where that doesn't really work anymore. In fact, it actually lends a little credibility to your name. And
you saying that, oh, it just lends to your credibility? Who are you credible to? The three-letter Ks? Alt-right? White supremacists? Because most of the world was not going to look at you and go, oh, this is more credible because she likes to say nigga. Shut up. Let's continue.
Kind of a little loyal, staunch group of supporters, of people who don't care about the media slams. Okay, so they don't quit there. When they can't defame you or smear your name or ruin your reputation, then they will try to take you off the platforms. Hang on, the dog's screaming to be let in. So I'm babysitting my mom's dog while she's away.
Listen, look at that dog's face right now. he like, I don't want to be here. Bitch, get me off of this. He like, I ain't like her, y'all. He looking away like, shit, I like all people. Nah, bro. I'm gonna just say it. Like, this is ridiculous. For you to try to make this thing of like, oh yeah, listen, guys, I'm just this terrible. I mean, I'm just this fantastic person. They just trying to keep me down. They just want to do all these things because I'm making such an impact. To who? To who? Who are you making an impact to? Because it ain't to the majority of people. Because you don't like the majority of people. You do realize in a world population, white people are not the highest. You do realize that, right? You do realize that you're a small portion of the world. Not in the US, but in the world in general. White people, American white people, are a small percentage.
So to get back to the video, the cancellation cycle, they try to defame you, they try to take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life.
I know very little about the Candace Owens thing. I've heard a little bit about it, so I'm not going to make many comments because unlike this person right here, I'm educated enough to know, if I don't know much about something and I can't find any credible resources to sustain this type of idea, I'm not going to comment on it. But you got to be out of your mind to just think that everything that you just mentioned, well, they have to defame you, take away your platform, they have to do all these things because, you're making such an impact. To think that that is what you are doing is absolutely insane to me. I'm just saying, it's insane to me. If I built an entire platform of hating on Asian people, I would expect that people would not take kindly to those things and that they would not want me speaking out badly against them just simply because of what they were born into as their nationality or their race or their culture, okay? Why do we allow people like this to get paid on the internet anyway? Want to know what it is? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of y'all out there. No, not you. No, you watching the channel. You not like that, right? Hopefully. There's a lot of people out there who think that if they think a certain way, the alt-right way, that they're right, they're correct, they know everything, and that's not true. Sorry to break the bubble there, buddy. What you perceive is all correct is not very correct. A lot of it is I don't want to say propaganda. I would say more along the lines of lies, deception, false narratives in the sense of what types of people and what kinds of people are, because the general basis of people don't follow these laws and these rules that you think people do. Most black people ain't out here in gangs. Most black people go to work, come home, and try to live. Same thing with Asians, same things with Hispanics. Culture is culture. But you think, oh, well, they're black, they must be out here. What did homeboy? There's Chud, the Chud guy, talking about some chimping out. It's a shame. This is a shame. The type of culture we live in, and this is exactly what we are accepting from people as quote unquote truths. So get out of here.
Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now.
Well, no shit. Now you understand. That's the equivalent of an average person losing their damn job. You're just now like, oh, wait, now I get it. Now I understand. Then, like, if we get demonetized, I don't make no money because demonetized means no money. Really? This is the proud person that we want. No, I don't want to say wait. This is the proud person that some people want, touting this white supremacist type of attitude and doesn't even understand what demonetization means.
I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment. Okay, now he looks like he's dying. I have to pay for the equipment. Okay, get down. Just stop whining at the door. Yeah, lay down right there. You got to pay for the equipment. You still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails. You got a lot of bills to do, aside from the builds of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized on YouTube, which was my sole form of income. Aside from a few tiny little outlets here and there, YouTube was my main money maker. And
Here's what I'll say. Bitch, get a job. Sucks to be you. Oh, wait, you might have trouble doing that because you hate everybody. You know what? Good luck finding an organization, or no, I want to say organization, a company that will allow people who hate all black people to hire you. I mean, there's always OF, right? I mean, you know, once you get down bad, I'm sure all those white boys that hate all black people will absolutely love to see you do freaky things on the internet, right? Because, I mean, what are you going to do now? You're going to make these videos for free. Sucks to be you.
I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I live in the moment.
I'm so glad you can admit it, Lily. I'm so glad you can admit it. You know, good luck. Actually, no. I don't really wish you good luck. I hope that you have a change of heart and you recognize that sometimes actions have consequences, and those consequences can be pretty dire. See, if you just maintain an average person's lifestyle and maybe have, I don't know, favoring views towards different people, regardless of what culture you came from and what you might believe in, I think maybe things would be easier for you. But let's be honest here. It's not. And it never will be. And I don't feel bad for you. I don't. Because you know what? All people are people. Doesn't matter where you came from. You had no choice in the matter. You were born and raised where you were born and raised. And I support all people. White, black, Hispanic, Asian, African, Jamaican. It doesn't matter where you came from. I support you. And if you're out there, if you're at any of those races, which means all of y'all people out here, I want y'all to know I wish y'all the absolute best. I hope that you make the most money you can this next upcoming year. I hope that you get the promotions you want. I hope that your kids are healthy, your family's healthy. I hope everything is good for you. Lily, I don't know what to tell you. Guys, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.